PES on PC. Why am I doing this? Let's get into the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Been following me for a while. You know how much I care about Pro Evolution Soccer, football in general, Master League, Become a Legend, authenticity, realism. You know what it is. For me, it means so much when you can play a game and feel like you're really in it, and it's why I put so much effort into Master League. So with that said, I've finally gotten a PC. I posted something about it a couple weeks ago if you saw. And I finally modded PES out. And the thing that's exciting for me is that what I see in these mods is what I think we all want in PES 2022. Obviously with licenses, it can't be exactly the same, but what I want to talk about today is the concepts more than just specifically, this license or that license. Want to give a shout out to Jeremiah Osoba. Make sure I'm getting that right. Hit me up on Twitter, showing off some of the mods and asking me some questions. Helped me pick a PC to buy, which is incredible. I bought it, it came, I set it up, helped me with the mods, so I really appreciate it, so shout out to him. But I'm gonna get into these mods, you're gonna see what it looks like. This is the virtual red patch for PES 2021. Alright, so I've launched the patch. It's a different opening because you have to open it through them. So people who know a bit about Cider, what's really cool about this patch is Cider just included in it, so you don't have to download Cider separately or anything. It's included in the game, and you know it works when it starts like this. Alright, so we're in, and first thing you notice is just the updated menus. This is Luka Modric after he scored for Real Madrid against Barcelona in the Camp Nou. I remember it very well. It was the third goal. That image of him. You got Salah, you got Messi, you got Cristiano Ronaldo. It changes every time. Nice new look. Loving it. Let's go into the edit mode just to show off some stuff. Because I want to shout out Tim in the comments, my man. Tim, Manchester United fan, loves player faces being accurate. And the thing is with this patch and just PC in general, every single player can have a face. But just to show you how extensive this goes, let's look into La Liga. Let's look into Sevilla, for example. Jules Koundé, who does have a face in PES and has the afro, he has his updated cornrows here. Incredible. You go to Real Madrid, a lot of young players have faces. Hugo Duro, face. Look at that. Marvin, face. Sergio Ribas, face. Antonio Blanco, face. It's insane. There's so many players with faces. Let's look at the Premier League. Balogun, I don't know how to say his name. Face. Incredible. Reece Nelson has tattoos. I can go on and on. I want to get into the gameplay because I want to show you what this looks like. Even Martin Odegaard has an updated face, thank God, because he looks in base PES 2021. He looks like he did 4 years ago. He has a new haircut. He's matured a little bit, so it's incredible to see this stuff. There are 100 boots. Yes, 100. As someone who loves boots, I'm obsessed with boots. This is incredible. So many variations now. Like, look at these. Some of these Nikes are incredible. So when you get the new drops, you can get them uploaded with the boot server. It is insane. And no players at all in the game have those ugly fake Konami boots. Not to mention, everyone who doesn't have a boot assigned has like the generic Copa Mundials, right? The Adidas boot with just the three stripes. So it is incredible, and a lot of players have specific authentic boots, like Toni Kroos, who's been wearing the same boots, I think, since 2014. I remember them very well. He loves them. It's his favorite boots. I think Adidas makes them special for him now. So if you go to Toni Kroos, you can't actually edit his boot away from it, but it's coded that he has his authentic boots there. So yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm blown away. And just one last quick thing before we get into actual gameplay. Master League. Alright, so here's a crazy thing as well. Master League, there are 92 managers in the game now. So we have My Club Legends, David Beckham, Luis Figo, Patrick Kluivert, Pavel Nedved, Cafu, Rivaldo Ronaldinho. He's going to manage with the headband. Pep Guardiola. So now you're getting some real coaches. Your Carlos Puyol, Ivan Cordoba, Dida, Walter Samuel. What's really good, a lot of legends, of course. You get into the real managers as well. So you got Diego Simeone, Zinedine Zidane. Look at Jurgen Klopp. Look at Jurgen Klopp. Antonio Conte. These faces are so good. Jose Mourinho, Hansi Flick, Mauricio Pochettino, Luis Enrique, Berto Mancini, Rafael Benitez, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ole at the wheel, Thierry Henry, who looks incredible. Look at Henry. Let me just finish first and we get into Henry. Just to show you at the bottom, Thomas Tuchel, Javi Gracia from Valencia, Kike Setien. There are so many managers. I mean, Wayne Rooney, incredible. But let's do a little Henry. And that's all we need. Let us edit it. Let us make it happen. But what I'm really excited about more than anything is the gameplay. There are 734 stadiums in this. Every team basically has a stadium. Not to mention club music in terms of like the intro music. The chants are authentic from the crowd as well. The atmosphere is better. The TV cameras are better. The scoreboards are better. There's just no comparison to this. And I've been so excited testing this out because I actually just can't believe how good it looks. All right, so Liverpool, Arsenal, we're at Anfield. I don't have to set that up. It's already set in. Let's see what this looks like. And listen as well so you can hear what the crowd sounds like. Off the bat, Anfield. Look at Anfield. Look at the lighting. Look at the Premier League Sky Sports. Listen to it. We're in the tunnel. The authenticity is off the charts. You can hear it. You can hear it. Never walk alone. This is... I don't even know what to say. I am so blown away by this stuff. I know I'm late to the party. I know everyone knows this before. They've known about this for years. And I have as well. I just haven't really been able to take the plunge. But this just adds so much to the entire experience. The lighting looking this good. The players looking this good. The tattoos on Firmino. You know, so often we're waiting on Konami to do something with an upgrade for us to enjoy the game. Upgrade a face, upgrade this guy, upgrade that guy, upgrade a stadium. But what PES on PC lets you do is just control your own destiny, right? You can do it yourself. Anfield from outside. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. Insane. Now, how does this relate to PES 2022 specifically? Now, obviously, these are all specific Sky Sports, BBC, blah, blah, blah. You can't have the licenses for that. But I was playing PES 6 recently, and what I realized is that game fully committed to the fact that it knew it didn't have the licenses, but it still created an authentic experience, right? So you can have things like this be editable. Let us just edit everything. Give us base new wipes for cameras. Give us base TV sponsor stuff, whatever we want, and let us add in our stuff to it, just like you can on PC. Look at the Premier League ball, incredible. And let's just get a little bit of gameplay going here. The lighting looks so good. The crowd sounds incredible. Like, wow. You can tell I'm quite excited, guys. Honestly, I hate to say this. It actually makes me not even want to continue the Fiorentina Master League and just move straight to PC. Simply because I want to, you know, after hearing the crowd and feeling this atmosphere and seeing the graphics, the editing, etc., everything else looks so much worse in comparison. But I do still plan to finish Season 3 at least, and then we can move on to another Master League. But Become a Legend, I will be changing for sure. So Nakata, we're in Japan, as you know right now, guys, on PS4. What we're going to do is we're going to basically just kind of leave Japan and come here we'll go to another country, we'll see where we end up. What we're going to do is have an authentic experience with the mods. So you get the idea of what's going on here. I want to show you guys a couple more teams, so I'm going to leave the game here. Look at this. Look at this. First of all, La Liga graphics here, incredible. The club anthem, or the intro song, whatever it is, I have chills. I have chills. How could you see this and not want to play a long Master League with a small team and make them great? A road to glory. I can't say anything, guys. I'm so blown away. I'm so blown away. So this is what we need in the next level of PES, right? PES 2022. I don't need Eyebrows Authentic Anthem. I know you can't license it, but allow us to add anthems in, right? Allow us to customize stadiums. Allow us to do this on PS5, PS4, whatever it is. Great stuff here. They're coming out. The stadium looks incredible. And let's get into the game. Because just the lighting, the graphics, it just, you can hear the crowd. Like, and the crowd is like the authentic chants, the drums. Now, some stadiums, as you can see here, there's going to be a little bit of overlap with the camera, so you can just adjust the camera if you need to. But it is just such a better experience, right? And is something that I think we all want in PES. It's something that we're excited about, and and it's something we want to see in the game. So this has been an absolute blast to test out. I'm going to do one more game. Luis Suarez gets saved by Dmitrovic. And on that note about atmosphere, I do want to show you something, and it's with a licensed team, it's with Ajax, but it's going to show you exactly kind of what I'm talking about. I want to play a Bundesliga game as well, so you can see that. So let's do Ajax right now versus... Let's do Ajax and PSV. And just to show you guys something really quickly, Kudus, Brobbey, and Traore up top, all three of them did not have authentic faces in the game. I was able to actually add these myself as I kind of learned how to put faces in the game. So I want to show you just how good these faces that are made by the community are. Because even a guy like Timber here at the back, his face was updated immediately. So right now we have, like, this game, I've been counting, most of the players have faces. It's actually that crazy, especially like the major leagues, of course. It just opens up Master League to so much because now, you know, I think all of us tend to want to buy a player with a face more than not. But now that everyone basically has a face, I'm just seeing myself buying different players, new players, players that I may have not have thought of before in smaller leagues. So that makes it even more exciting. So let's get into this game here, Ajax PSV, and you can get a good look at what I mean in terms of the atmosphere. All right, so obviously the Amsterdam Arena is in PES standard, that's fine. But look at the Eredivisie graphics here. It's also insane that PES isn't better at the Eredivisie because they have the license regardless. We're in the tunnel here. Incredible. But listen guys, listen to it. Listen to the atmosphere. Listen to the intro music. Listen to the crowd. This is the thing, a football game is lively. It is lively. There's Brobbey and Traore and Kudus. I'll show those faces off. But football game is lively. You don't really feel that in PES most of the time. You don't feel the crowd. You don't hear the drums. You just don't feel that atmosphere. And you certainly do here in this patch. And let's get this game actually underway so you can hear it. Because I played in Amsterdam Arena and I'm just blown away by the drums and how the crowd sounded. Listen to this. Yes, Klassen! Get in! Davy Klassen! Right off the touch. I'm on Superstars, it's a bit easy. But Davy Klassen there. And look at it. I think we're going to hear some goal music. Just the drums, at least. And you hear it. So authentic goal music when teams score for a lot of teams. Just the atmosphere. It just adds so much to the game. Alright, there's Timber. This is a face added, made manually by someone. There is... I have to do Alvarez's face, but there is... This is Traore. Are you serious? Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. This is Kudus. And this is Brobbey. It is just incredible to see that we have these options. I'm going to show you one more team. I know I'm like, this video is going on longer than it needs to. And here we are, Borussia Park. Gladbach versus Dortmund. And look at this, we have another tunnel. So you only get this for like Schalke and Barcelona and like maybe 2 other teams right now in PES. But I can't remember the exact numbers, but like I think over 50 teams have like really cool tunnel entrances. The music again. And little things that you forget add into what this game is. Also, there's a mod very easily I can add in where we have no fans, so just like Lockdown. But we're going through that in real life, so I do not want to see that in the game, to be honest. But here we are, Gladbach versus Dortmund. Beautiful. Haaland has his long hair, which he has in real life. So again, the entire vibe. The entire vibe. Look at the Bundesliga scoreboard. Look at listen to the crowd. Look at the pitch. The pitch looks so much better. Look at the atmosphere. And you can see the crowd getting into it. So there are also like authentic camera mods and a bunch of other stuff I'm going to get into. But this is it for what PES on PC looks like. And it's exactly what we need as Dortmund. With this score here. It's exactly what we need in the next generation. And like I said, not exactly Haaland. We don't need exactly this because obviously they cannot do it with licenses, but they just need to make an attempt to give us freedom. And I felt like PES 5, PES 6 had that to a degree. Now let's look into some. Let's show you some faces. There's Sancho, Jadon Sancho with every possible tattoo. Love it. And there is Jude Bellingham. An authentic face. Open your eye, Jude. Hey, Jude. We're going to decide what we're going to do on the channel because I do want to finish the Fiorentina Season 3 at least. You know, I've already done the summer and got some exciting transfers in. But it's so hard for me to now, like, play that when I know this is possible and it's right there. And you can have a better experience. So let me know what you guys think overall. I wanted to show this off today. Get a PC if you can, guys. I promise you it is worth it. Now, obviously, with PES 2022, you're going to have to learn how to mod that game because it's going to be a whole different engine, different setup. It probably won't work the same way. So you'll see what happens then. What's good about PES 2021, oddly enough, is that because it's been the same game for so long, basically the reason this patch is so big is that it's a combination of everything that happened from like PES 2017, 18, 19, and 20. So all those stadiums, you can reuse them and recreate them and bring them over. But PES 2022, likely, it's going to be a whole new experience, so maybe some of this stuff won't work. But hopefully the game on PS4, PS5, on console, Xbox, whatever, is going to be good enough, or great enough, actually, that these mods, while will always enhance the game, won't be as needed or as desired early on. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if it's your first time here, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Let me know what you want to see on PES PC. I can show off some more teams, but I'm excited to get a Master League underway with this setup. I can't speak. Peace.